Hello and welcome to JC Gaming. Today we're going to be playing Deconstruction Simulator. It's a game I just picked up recently. We do have to go through the entire tutorial first, and then after that we can actually get into the gameplay itself. So it's going to take a few minutes, and then we'll start playing. Okay, as it's loaded in here, it says we need to check the hit space bar, says skip. It says check the house number, so we can run over here.
Boss, I think there's something wrong with this house number. It's kind of crooked and...
I certainly got you the right address. You think I'm talking crap, newbie?
No, boss, the thing is...
Stop whining and get to work. The money's good. There's no time to be picky. Such a customer happens once a quarter. Move it!
So our boss doesn't know what's going on. Now we got to run back here, grab some keys off the table that he put them on, and pick up. Now we can go get in the wrecking ball. All your clicks and everything are done with your mouse and stuff, so sometimes it's a little so let's pull this thing forward, click use, and then if we watch here, oh yeah,
Boss, we have a problem. Not up to the job, huh?
got fired for listening to the boss. Rude boss.
Moments coming to control. I'm taking on a loan to start my own business.
Hey, we're getting money.
Still see if it's for sure, boss. See you in the contract market.
Alright.
It's time to get to work.
Let's see what we've got to do first. So we're in the warehouse. Now let's just name this from YouTube. And we'll create that.
Hello, world. First the paperwork.
Buy my first permit.
And then all the rest. I'll buy this permit and get to work.
So we come over here, we click on permits, and we can only buy this one. We can't afford those because we have to complete contracts first. Yeah, we're going to buy that.
Most basic permits, but they're... Need to buy wheels.
Alright, so we'll go to the garage, and we're going to buy a little van. We only have 2,690, so we're going to buy this one here.
This one will be just right.
Park it in our
Cash
slot.
in on this shiny new company. Let's see what's out there in the contract market.
And we only have this one available. Small payment, 5 days to execute. We're destroying some rolls and we're removing some stuff, so or retrieving some stuff. So we'll accept that. Exit out, and then we're gonna get the van. Oh yeah, buy a brick pallet. So the brick pallets are here. Buy one of those. And then we have to set it down. And if you leave anything laying out here, it will tell you that it's unsafely put, and it'll be gone in the morning. And I believe there's a fine for it, like a OSHA fine or something. And do we need
I'll
to
also
get
need a box for small stuff.
yeah, box for small stuff. So all this stuff goes into spots that you can. Let's just grab one. I'm gonna go through the warehouse real quick and show you. And you can't leave with the back door open, so you have to close that. But obviously, you know where
this contract's location's close. Feels expensive, and time is money. As that old Scrooge said.
So here's the office. This is where we get our contracts. This is where we place orders for people wanting stuff. Over here, we have where we can put brick pallets. You can put which one is this one? This one's the door. Put doors in here. Put lumber in this one. Windows in this one. These here are for storing like furniture packs, and then this here is like for chairs and couches, appliances. And then those small crates with all the small stuff goes in here. And then we can sell from there after they're in the warehouse inventory. and it won't let you like move on to other steps even if you know
Trailer
how.
house. The owner's name is Ricky. He went to jail and his property was taken over by a bailiff. Classic.
No, he's done talking. Anything you're supposed to retrieve goes in this van. Anything you take and you want to keep goes in your van. So let's just go ahead and open both up because we know we're going to need them both. I'm going to grab the small items box, take it with me over here. And you can't do things with stuff in your hands, like you can't open doors or other things. It tells you to put it down first. So I'm just bringing them here close, and then we will go inside and see what we need to do. Okay, scan is your best friend. It will show you key information about the items of interest. The scanner shows the rarity, market value, and purpose of the item. It's a common armchair that we can take to the warehouse and sell. Take out the scanner, then scan one armchair. Alright, so we're going to hit skip to get past that part since we read it already.
Let's scan something and
We're
find
gonna
if there's anything worth saving.
Pull this out, and this armchair.
It's common and cheap. Not worth my time here.
Alright, so now we're going to try to find the washing machine, which is usually in the bathroom, so it's probably in here. And voila. So, to pick it up, you can't pick it up without switching back to your hands. Go ahead and pick it up.
If it weren't for the fact that a customer requested it, I'd gladly take it to the warehouse and sell for some good cash.
Yeah, I mean, it's alright. It's a rare item, so it's okay. So we're going to put that in there.
Now I just need to gather the small stuff, and I can get down to serious work.
So, like, if there's like a bookshelf or something they want to have, you collect all the small stuff off it, and you can sell it at your warehouse. Yeah, let's see, put this here.
As
Yeah.
always,
He
lots of
wants
dust catchers.
this here, so we're going to take everything on here and put it in the box. A little tedious at times, like some of the, like if you're doing the dish area, picking up a bunch of cups individually kind of is slow. And if you destroy a wall and stuff falls on something, like if I don't move that fridge and it falls on it and breaks it, you get penalized. So after we get all this stuff in here, get it packed up. It didn't fall in. I gotta move that one. Grab him again. So we have knickknacks and books in this crate, basically. Alright. So we have to dismantle this. Clear the books of the small items, but it still clutters the way to the walls. Dismantling it, get rid of it. Alright, so we're going to hold spacebar to get to the next spot.
Last, I can dismantle and package it.
We're going to go on to
is
this.
satisfying. Maybe I
So
should record it and post it on my tech talk.
if you hit the middle mouse button, it turns on a flashlight, and if you see all these little plastic things right here, we got to wiggle those through, or wiggle them loose with our chisel. So we'll just wiggle our mouse back and forth until it pops off. These tools are upgradable. It just takes some money and time to get to them. And then you can just pop this stuff off really fast. And then as you go down, take the shelves out so that you don't have to come back up. And then when you get done with the last piece, it'll just be in a box ready to go store it somewhere. Some of them have screws on the outside, which I don't think this one does, but we'll get to that. So far, on my previous play, I haven't got. It says there's a daily tax on some of the contracts. I haven't figured that one out yet because I usually get it done in a day to make sure I don't get taxed. But I take this off. No, we gotta take this off first, huh? And the back, no, and the sides. I missed one up top, didn't Like I said, so you don't have to go back up because it's slow moving. Alright, we want this one. Should have grabbed 2 brick pallets, I think. Alright, so this goes to the customer. We're going to put it in his van, and that's going to be it for him. We can close that van up, and we're done putting stuff in there. Because if you put anything else in there that's not supposed to go in there, you get penalized for that too. And hopefully, yeah, door closed, okay. It's time to get rid of the wooden walls, so we're going to disassemble these little planks. You can either disassemble them or hit them with a sledgehammer and get rid of them. I'll show you on both
Now for
ways.
some time-consuming stuff, but it'll be worth it. I can recover a lot of valuable parts from the walls.
Actually, yeah, we'll
take
just
up a lot of space in the car.
we'll just dismantle all these. Like this one here, you can't dismantle. Oh, that's right, we have to do an order. I forgot. That's the problem with the tutorial. Everything has to be in order. Even though you know what needs to be done, you can't skip ahead. So we're going to go in here, and this wall, we're going to grab this. Oh, come on. What do you? Oh, sorry. These walls over here first. Okay, got it. Yeah, we have like 7 walls to dismantle. So we're going to go like this, and again, just wiggle your mouse up and down. If it gets stuck like that, click your mouse, left click it, and then shake it some more, and it continues working. And then we can take this panel and put it in the back of our truck. We can take that home with us and make like, I don't know, 20 bucks off it or something, 10 bucks. When you're first starting out, I would suggest doing all this kind of stuff. It's not like super imperative, but every little bit helps. So you gotta get it just lined up right, and then drop it, and it should fall right between the wheel wells. And if you don't have it in far enough, your door won't close. And like I said before, you can't move without having your door closed, so might as well just double check to make sure. That should be good there. And door can close. We'll go get the rest of the panels off here and start dismantling the studs. Man, this thing's jumpy today. Alright, click on that one. Shake, shake, shake. Alright, and then we can pick this wall up, take it outside. We'll get some nice wood out of this too. Alright, line this thing up. Back up just a little bit. A little bit more maybe, there we go. And as you see, it's the same or further back, so I don't have to check it. And then once you get to this part here, you have to use a saw. And it's the same thing, just get down at the bottom and click on it. And then you got a saw. Same thing, if it sticks like this, you just grab your mouse, left click it, and then drag your mouse across, and that's done. So, you also have to do that for all of these pieces here, or else the wall will just fall apart. So we're just going to get these real quick. Now we can pick up all that lumber. So just go like this, go left click, and get every single piece of it. We'll come back and get the insulation here in a minute, because it's going to fall out as soon as we pull the last board on the outside edge here. And if I can ever get on it, there we go. And then there's also going to be a piece that falls from the top and one on the ground. We can pick these up too and use those also. The insulation we can't use, so we'll leave that. We'll pick this piece up. And I'm just going to set this outside because I need to get the brick pallet in first. And the rest of the panels that I want to maybe keep. So find a place to set it down here. It's flat. Maybe. There we go. Just drop it. Okay. Time for destruction. Try out your sledgehammer. Pretty easy.
Now the best part. Just have to be careful not to damage anything else.
And that's what I was talking about before. You know, move the refrigerator so it's out of the way. Anything else you can move, because we're going to be taking out these walls back here. So I'm just going to grab this. I'm going to set it down over here out of the way. That way there's no chance of it getting damaged. You don't want penalties. And then come in here real quick. Toilet you can move to if you want. I think it's far enough back it shouldn't matter. So we're going to hit 2. Get the sledgehammer out. These panels here are usable, so we don't want to break those. And this one, oh yeah, let's move this chair too. Let's move the chair over here. Out of the way. Come on. Come on. Somewhere. There it is. And then I can also bring out my bag and pick up this insulation while I'm at it, so it's just out of the way. Alright, now we're going to go to the sledgehammer. We're just going to hit it once. It'll break. If it's a full pallet, or a full piece like this one here, you have to hit it twice to start it, and then you can just hit it once from there to break it. So there's one. I missed the first one. So now I can just hit it once. It'll break pieces as we go. Like these little panels, they sell, but they take up a lot of space. So then we just go to the other side, do the same thing because it wants me to do that, even though it's just dumb how to do it sometimes. And again, this thing's kind of in the way, so we're going to have to be careful. We don't really want to take it apart. There is a quicker way to do this, which I can show you here in a second. If you don't want the small pieces of wood, like these ones down here, just hit those. Get them to break the one at the top, and the whole wall falls apart. And when you grab your studs, oh, come on. Alright, I'll do the next step first. This. Now, if I just hit the wall, all those pieces should come down. I am doing the next step. Leave me alone. What I'm trying to do is, because I know there's a desk right there, I don't want to swing too much and have it get hit and broke. Because like I said, you don't want penalties when you're first starting out. I mean, well, you don't want penalties ever, but it can cause issues not having money when you first get going. Alright, that one's done. Let's see if we can pick this stuff up just to get out of the way. And then as you see, this thing's still here. So I'm just going to actually break these just to get them out of the way so I can show you. Oh no, that one's ready to get pulled out, okay. And then pull this one out, and the rest comes crashing down. So we can pick up these wooden pieces over here, stack them out with the other ones, if it'll let us. Come on, give it to me. There we go. I want that one too.
What a mess. Can't work like this.
Yeah,
Can't
gotta
even see
clean
my
it
own
up.
shoes. Where'd I put my garbage bag?
So let me dump this off real quick. You can just do it from right here if you want. And clean up the mess. Since you have to clean up anyway, it's part of the task they have you do. Oh, they want us to destroy the fridge. That's cool. Oh no, I did destroy the fridge. See, I was trying to not have stuff fall on it. I even moved it for that reason. Yeah, well. Sometimes it just happens. Alright, and then we go over here. It says destroy the fridge penalty. I don't want to destroy the fridge. Do I have to? Okay, we'll destroy it. I think there's already a penalty for it. Yeah, see? Penalty. When you destroy or collect something you just shouldn't, for example, when a customer expects you to recover a specific item, you may receive a financial penalty. Penalties affect your salary and your company's reputation, so be careful. So obviously in the tutorial they make you do it just to, so you figure out what you're doing right or wrong. So we'll get all these pieces picked up real quick. Again, we have to clean up anyway, so might as well do it as you go. And then over here we're going to knock off the rest of this piece here, and then we're going to try to save the other two. And you have to be close enough. Complete the next step. Okay. Pick up the brick pallet. Alright. Even though it's not ready to be used yet.
I have to put the bricks somewhere so I can sell them later. I felt this pallet would come in handy.
Pick up bricks that I can't do yet because I haven't knocked them free yet. Yeah. We gotta knock them free somehow, so. There's no bricks here. These ones aren't released yet. I don't get it. What's it trying to... Trying to tell me to pick up bricks that aren't there. Like it says, take these. Are they outside? Like the tutorial button's saying it should be right here. Maybe I need to put the pallet there.
I have to put the bricks somewhere so I can sell them later. I felt this pallet would come in handy.
Yeah, my bad. Alright, so dismantling, you're going to use your 5th tool, and it's basically a chisel and hammer. So we're going to go to that, and then it'll only do a certain amount at a time. Your best bet's like to go down one row, hit it there, and then same thing over here, hit it again. Those two pieces, since they're small, will fall out. Then you go down an extra couple rows and just keep doing that until you have them all loosened. If you're not close enough, it'll give you some weird sounding thing. So now that we've got them all busted out on this one, we're just going to go ahead and start picking bricks up. You can carry 5 at a time. And stack them on here. And then rinse, repeat until you have the wall done. If you get the right customer, these will sell for decent money. Problem is getting the right customer. It also warns you the first time you sell to a poor client, which is kind of nice. Basically telling you you're not making much money off of it. You can carry like 8 of those planks, 5 bricks, like 1 of each of the displays, like that bookshelf thing that I took out. You can only carry 1 of those at a time. Alright, so let's get this done. I'm not sure if we can come back to this after we go back to the warehouse the first time. I don't remember. But if you wanted to bring in extra brick pallets, because as you see, one wall, and I have a full brick pallet. And we have 3 walls here to take apart with the bricks in them. So my pallet here is full.
Fortunately, the customer only wants bricks from one wall. Mr. Hammer, it's time for a snack.
Okay, so I think this goes to the customer then, maybe? I don't know. We'll put it right here for a minute. If you did bring more brick pallets, though, on the tutorial, I'm not sure if it would let you actually do it or not. It says to complete steps in a certain process, yada yada, so it's not going to really help you much on this one, but when you're doing your own stuff, it'll be a helpful thing to have. And if you just go along the bottom here, it'll destroy the whole thing. And then you just gotta come back and clean the mess up. And since that's piles in the way, I just come out here to the outside now and start doing it over here. Trying to get that piece on there. There we go. But it'll destroy everything from the top down after you do that. It just falls. Okay, pack into your van. 1 garbage bag, 1 bricks pallet, 4 planks, 2 beams, and 1 small items box. So first we need to clean up our mess, because if not, it doesn't pay us properly. So we'll get over here and get this all cleaned up real quick. So we do get to keep the brick pallet. And the issue is we're going to have 4 bricks laying here too, which we can break up and put into a bag. Or just leave them there, because I don't think it's going to matter in the tutorial. If you're cleaning up like a normal contract, you would have to either pick them up or get rid of them. Alright, so we don't have a full bag here, it's not going to take it. So we'll just go back to our hands. And then it says 1 brick pallet. Sometimes it's a little hard to get in the right position, but if you do it just right, you can make sure you have enough room for everything. So I'm going to try to line this thing up, put that there, then I'm going to put the garbage bag right next to it, or behind it I mean, so I can stack all the planks and stuff in there. So I'm going to put these right here. And I'm going to put the small items on top of the brick pallet. Basically, you're playing Tetris with a van. Trying to get everything in there in one load so you don't have to come back. Alright, and then we're going to pick up these planks over here. I do want to get all of them, so I'm going to pick up as much as I can in one stack. Because it wants me, okay, that's 8 of them there, okay. So we'll put this in here. I don't know if it'll let me grab the rest of them after I do this. I'm hoping it will still. Alright, so I said 504 planks. I need to get 2 of those beams there. We have nothing over there, so yeah, this is the last of it right here. We'll grab this up, and hopefully that's everything they wanted us to get. Because if not, we're in trouble because we don't have any more. So just turn this a little bit like this. Plop it in there. And that's it. Close the van and return to the warehouse.
Everything on its shelf. No
So,
clutter.
unpack your van and then
Safety
finish
inspection
your
comes by and sees bricks or refrigerators on the floor, they'll ruin me.
yeah, what he said. Put stuff away. So all your recycling, this was the trash bag. just gets tossed over here in the recycle area. When you want to get rid of like some common items or whatever, later on when you start getting the rare and the premium stuff, toss them in there. It'll give you a warning about not leaving stuff on the floor, but you don't get fined for that because it's in the recycling area. At least I haven't gotten fined yet.
They don't pay me enough. Wait a minute, I'm the boss here.
So it's just a bunch of and like it won't let you put items that aren't the same in a stack, so you're gonna have more than one stack of stuff here. So when you get over to your wood pile over here, what I just do is I go like this and go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it won't let me do those ones. So I move over to like this one here, because you're gonna have a lot of planks compared to beams. That way you have 2 spots for it, and you're also gonna have 3 different size beams. Just make it easier for you later on. On my original playthrough, I actually have 2 of those. One for beams and one for wood planks. So let me just come over here, and as you see, this one's still highlighted, so you can go here. And we have a shorter one, so we're going to go ahead and put this one in here. And then come back over here. It's a sorting process. Like I said, you're playing Tetris a lot. And then all we have left to do is pull those couple planks out of here, or the panels out of here, put them in the other section, which I believe is right here. These also do come in different sizes too, so sort it however you want. I just go right to left, biggest pieces, and then when I get some small ones, I put them on the left. And I missed a plank too. Got one more item, get that put away, and then we can go close this contract and be done with the tutorial. I believe it's going to want me to try to sell something.
Now back to the computer.
Alright. Now, again, this is still part of the tutorial.
Now that I've got it all stored, I'll get one order in. Quick and easy checkout. And I'll declutter
So,
the warehouse in the process.
He wants 1 full brick pallet, 4 planks with 270s, and 1 small item box. They're going to pay us $238. So we accept that, and then it
Works best
says
for me.
choose a van.
All in
So
all, the cheapest will suffice.
we only have this one, so
Small
we're just going to
order.
use this one.
Now that I have that out of the way, I can close the contract.
Oh yeah,
Too bad I have to
contract.
wait until tomorrow to get paid.
And then
Wanted to buy that
complete,
new DLC
and we're
with
going to
the
get
big
paid.
battleships when they ship me.
So because we destroyed the fridge after they told us to, we're only going to get 125 out of it instead of 185.
Great rating.
And they
Back
pay
to the
you
order.
at the end of the business
Oh,
day.
the courier's already arrived. Which planks do they need?
Same
Scanner
thing.
can come in handy here.
God, I wish you would shut up. Same thing happens with orders that you place. You have to get paid at the end of the day. So if you're looking for a quick buck, you can do a couple orders and then end the day, or go do something, I don't know. But like I said, it won't pay you until the end of the day. So they want 270s. These are the ones I want. It's already showing that it's what I want. But if you're unsure of what you have, pull out your scanner and it tells you it's a 270 millimeter plank, or 270 centimeter plank. So we need 4 of these, 3 and 4, and then we're going to go put those in here. Again, you can put them in however you want. I try to put them in straight if I can. Makes it easier for yourself later on when you're doing massive loads. So we're going to sell him item box 1 also. Put that in here. And again, if it's not far enough in, the door won't close even on these, so make sure you're stacking properly. Come back here and Click the
Thank you
order.
for your cooperation.
Complete.
The next
It's
order
going to
be
give us
bigger.
238. So an invoice, we got 5 stars. So now we have 3 of them at a 4.9. Go to our
I'll
warehouse.
take larger orders. I need more space in the warehouse. I'll get additional rack. I brought a lot of boards and beams, so the rack will quickly fill up.
Yep.
Adding a second one's reasonable.
Okay, so we're going to grab that, buy it, yes, 300. And then it says to pull it out and place it. What I'm going to do, because
Since I'm taking care of business, I'll see if I can buy some tools.
I'm going to move this over first. And put this in here so I have wood next to wood. And because the mouth is, I don't know, it's weird sometimes. You have to like grab it a second time. And then I'll move this back over. Because I can still get one more thing in over that in that corner if I want. Alright, then click exit. Now we're going to go to the tool store.
New cross screwdriver would be useful.
10
All
bucks
in
for
all,
that.
it's an investment.
Cheap.
I need to dismantle stuff faster
Easy.
if I want to make better money.
So can we do this? No, it won't. It won't let us. Okay.
Whew, that's enough for today.
And now to finish the day, so you
No,
just walk
no,
over
no,
here,
This is just the beginning of something
and
wonderful.
right click.
Here's to more successful endeavors.
So we got $25 for recycling, spent $4 on gas, $50 for the rent warehouse, minus $29 for that, but we got paid the $125 and the $238 minus our daily costs, $334. That is it for day 1. And the tutorial is complete. So you can do relaxed mode where there's no warehouse maintenance costs, no financial penalties during contracts, unlimited work day time, simplified dismantling mode, or this one. I kind of like this one, so that's the way I'm going to do it, which is standard. Which basically there's a time limit for stuff during the day. The day starts at 7:30. You have to stop at 1800, which is like 6 o'clock. So we can just go in here, right click. We can check to see if there's any other orders. If we click on this, he wants 12 beams we don't have. A poor client wants 2 full brick pallets we don't have. So you can go through and look, but like most likely we're not going to have any of that stuff. Best thing to do, look for the next day. I'm actually going to end this here before I start another one. That way we can do another episode for the next one and see how that goes. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you liked it. If you have any questions, leave me a comment down below. I'll get back to it as quick as I can. And I hope to see you in the next one. Have a good day.